It has been 6 long weeks since a new bright star drew learned strangers from distant lands to visit a small child and confirm what the angel told his mother at his conception. This child, Jesus, would bring life and truth into the world, challenging powers and principalities, liberating the oppressed, and revealing God's glorious kingdom. Through the changes in our lives and our world in these past 6 weeks, we continue walking with Jesus as his light grows brighter and brighter throughout this season of Epiphany, this season of revealing what it means to be a disciple. As witnesses to Jesus' journey, we learn by watching him lean into his gifts, the things he is best suited and meant to do. And as he learns and lives with increasing integrity to his faith and purpose, his light grows brighter, shines on us and into this world, and ignites a spark in us. In today's gospel, Jesus comes down from the mountain with 12 newly named apostles. Happened just in the verse before. And he enters into the crowd. It's interesting to notice that rather than stay up on the mountain and talk at the people, Jesus comes down. He brings his apostles to learn and practice, to let their lights shine and grow in confidence, and he comes among the people. It's a big crowd. People drawn by word of mouth about a light of holiness and love that emanates from Jesus, like waves. Jews and Gentiles from nearby Judea and Jerusalem, and from far away as Tyre and Sidon, 100 miles away on the coast. They had come to hear him and to be healed of their diseases, and those who were troubled with unclean spirits were cured, and all in the crowd were trying to touch him, for power came out from him and healed all of them. So there's Jesus in the crowd, face to face. He sees them. He sees us. He knows us, knows our brokenness as he heals it. He casts out the demons of shame and fear, loneliness, anxiety, addiction. He touches, unafraid of their uncleanness, and they touch him. People press in, jostling to be near him, crying out for his attention. There is room for everyone. Every person is healed. There's time, space for everyone. And when everybody is whole in body and mind, then Jesus pauses, gazes with love at his disciples, and it's disciples this time, not just his chosen apostles. Disciples, everyone who is there to learn from him, to catch a spark of the holy. And when he has ignited dignity and wholeness within each, then Jesus begins to teach with his words. And as he talks about blessings and woes, Jesus reminds us that every one of us needs healing and wholeness somewhere in our lives. And every one of us has the capacity to bring wholeness and healing into the world, like a contagious spark of hope and peace. We all need holy breath to blow on that little bit of God in us, to heal us and ignite us for living with courage and humility and compassion. This list of blesseds and woes can feel very divisive, like we are one or the other, blessed or woe. But this device of symmetrically arranging blessing and woes, poor, rich, hungry, full, weeping, laughing, people hate you, people speak well of you. This device harkens back to the prophets of the Hebrew Scriptures. It's a format Jesus would have been familiar with, and he uses it here to give us a map of how God's world works. The Beatitudes reveal Jesus' vision of the kingdom of God, a place where the poor are dignified, the hungry are satisfied, the sorrowful are at peace. Those who live invisibly on the margins of society, the least seen and heard and respected, their needs are met with dignity, and they are whole in God's kingdom. A life of blessing does not mean a life without struggle. The blessing of recognizing the light of Christ in us is a blessing of peace, that we can see ourselves and be seen as whole and holy. And Jesus offers this vision to invite us into humbly bringing our light to shine with those of our neighbors, kindling God's vision of blessing for all people. The lamentations of the woes remind those of us who find ourselves rich in overflowing tables, good fortune and social connections to share the brightness of our light. Jesus shines a light into the dark corners of our souls and casts out the doubt and fear and scarcity that lurk in us, bringing healing to all people. He looks us in the eye and reminds us that every one of us, no matter where we come from, no matter what we have done or not done, no matter how large or small our fortune by the world's measure, every one of us have wounds that need healing, and every one of us are deserving of mercy and compassion. Every one of us deserves God's love, to know ourselves beloved, with a light that is needed, worthy to shine. His light is our light, and it cannot be extinguished. So let your light shine. Share that spark that you have that is uniquely yours. Because when I add my spark to your spark, and your spark, and your spark, and yours, when we put all our sparks together, that is practically a bonfire, people. We have a light to shine. We have good news to proclaim. We have a word of mercy, justice, compassion. We have hope to share. Let your light shine, that you may draw all people closer to the light of Christ.